Young Pharaoh, count your days.
The first question everybody want to know, are you crazy?
By
Yes.
now, you've all heard about young Pharaoh and the dire situation that he might be in. At one time, young Pharaoh was a huge YouTuber, and now he's doing crazy stuff like what you're seeing in the background. Stupid ass dances, silly ass shit, and he's doing it like every single day. Well, all kind of down bad tongue movement as if he's trying to invite you into the back of his throat.
Damn!
But young Pharaoh may be actually a lot worse than what we thought. And there's a reason why I'm saying this. Just stick with me. This whole idea of young Pharaoh being crazy or going off his rocker, it's not new, guys. It's just gotten worse. This was also discussed on Storm Monroe's channel as early as February 16, 2022. Even in 2022, young Pharaoh was known to be on OnlyFans.
I always knew there was something wrong with this nigga. Cause he talk like that. You know what I'm saying?
Having booty clapping sessions with a chick by the name of Martina Devine. But he would also reveal something else in 2022.
While I was incarcerated in the county jail, Walden Correctional Facility, I was abducted by extraterrestrials. I've had multiple encounters. I've been getting abducted since I was 5 years old.
Is that right?
But this particular one, the most important encounter, happened when I was in jail.
I'm gonna say it again. It's to a point this might be true. He might have got swooped up by the government. He might be an actual plant. I think what he is a plant. Industry plant. Now look at him acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? You'll never see Illuminati do none of this shit. You feel me though? You'll never see that nigga do none of this shit. That nigga don't even be on the net no more. So Illuminati would have lost his channel, you would have never seen him again. Would have made another channel to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think this nigga's a real plant, bro. Look at him crazy, trying to make people who's awoke to the world look crazy though. To the regular people who sleep. You know what I'm saying? When young Pharaoh out here putting nails on his hands and shit, it make niggas who speaking the truth look like they crazy. Cause he was so-called speaking the truth, and look at him turn crazy. I think that's what it really is.
I was in my cell.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the you think you is?
Yeah, try not to laugh because he said he's been abducted by aliens.
You weird. You were broke. You ain't.
Since the age of 5.
Stop the cap.
So this down bad behavior that young Pharaoh is exhibiting is not new by any means. But it would get worse in his most recent interview on Storm Monroe's channel. Let me explain.
Racist Caucasian lady cut the ability for me to pay my rent off through the app. So I wasn't able to pay my rent. It's not that I didn't have the money. She didn't want to. She just kept sabotaging me from being able to pay it.
So young Pharaoh
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ain't nobody hearing that shit. Grown ass man talking about, she trying to just sabotage me. She's cut off the access to pay. What landlord don't want the rent? Okay, you can write a check. It's 1,000 ways to get to Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can even send stocks. I want VOO, S&P 500. You know what I'm saying? It's 1,000 ways to pay your bill. Ain't nobody hearing that shit, nigga. Tell the truth. Niggas be lying on this motherfucker. Niggas will just get on this bitch and say anything and lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't know whether they're lying or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything you see in a rapper's music video. They don't own none of this shit.
She just kept sabotaging me from being able to pay it.
So young Pharaoh is now living in Detroit, but in his previous residence, he was kicked out because he said he was not allowed to pay the rent because quote unquote the app or the person who owned the app was doing stuff to the app, right. So he couldn't send the money in.
That sounds like a fucking 6th grader excuse, bro.
Well, the problem with this argument is that people typically in the United States will accept different forms of payment. Now, I live in Uganda, and there's less forms of payment that can be accepted because this is still a developing or third world country. But you can still pay in many different ways, such as mobile money. You can pay by debit card. You can pay by credit card. And there's always that good old bank deposit. If you have the account number of your landlord, you can do Zelle, or you can just put the money in your account. So in my honest opinion, this is a blatant lie, but it would be justified by this.
Why would they want you out of that apartment? Because I seen it.
Because they don't want black men to be individually independent and have freedom of motion.
Because they don't want the
bro. Yeah, this is down bad, bro. It's like niggas looked at him to be so smart, and now he's just so dumb. This was always there, though. This was always there, though.
Black man to be...
Yeah, my dog ate my homework looking ass, nigga.
Because they don't want the black man to be independent. And again, this kind of blaming everybody else for your problems is something that young Pharaoh has always done.
That's what
Somebody's
bums
always
do, bro.
out to get him. The white man got his foot on my neck. And to be honest, guys, this is very common in the conscious community. Not to say everybody does it. This is a common thing that largely repeats itself. But don't worry, it gets worse.
Anytime you see me doing this, they cut the music off. Anytime a in my face or she dancing, they cut the music.
Because you got these nails on. Ain't nobody trying to be cool with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You over here start bopping your head to my music. I'm telling you, nigga, you like my music. You try to be friends or so. I don't want to be friends with you. You got fingernails on, bro. Give me 50 feet and a 10-foot pole. You know what I'm saying? I need 50 feet and a 10-foot pole.
Anytime you see me enjoying myself, they immediately do whatever they got to do to f that up. And that's what they did in Houston.
So basically, if he goes out and he's at a bar or a restaurant, anywhere in the country, DJs shut the music off because he's trying to bop and dance. And as we can clearly see, young Pharaoh loves his music.
Hell. Bro, get this.
If he's
get
about
off
to go
my
holler
screen,
at us,
bro.
the world is hating on him. Now, I've been in many different places around the world, and I definitely have my share of enemies. People probably don't like me online, and that's fine. But I never have walked into a place and people go, "Oh, that's no shade. There he is, trying to crip walk. Turn the music off." Like, it just doesn't happen. Number one, nobody cares about young Pharaoh like that. Even at his height of his YouTube career, nobody would just stop the music because he was there. Because young Pharaoh was largely a guy in the conscious community. He didn't really have any real big time friends outside of that because nobody had no real use for him. And again, this kind of me against the world mentality is something that he always uses, such as
because the government was trying to hide me and frame me. They took me off the street, never fingerprinted me, never photographed me. Like I was never even processed. It was as if I was never in there, but they held me in there the whole time.
The government tried
because why would they do that?
To hide and frame him, and also try to
if they did, why would they do that? There's no need to do that.
Provide him with this fake false docket number, which is not in the system. So in other words,
and you've already been to jail. They've got your fingerprints.
They arrested him and then they put him away so he could not be traced. Now, people are linking young Pharaoh's demise to stuff like MK Ultra or conspiracies. Like, for example, Huey P. Newton. We all know Huey P. Newton was the co-founder and Minister of Defense of the Black Panther Party in Oakland alongside Bobby Seale. And Huey P. Newton was so smart, he would go on to get a PhD, I believe from UC Santa Cruz or Berkeley, one of those schools, right? So he's a very, very smart person. But when you look at Huey P. Newton, he did some incredible things, like the free breakfast program for children, articulating the party's 10-point program. You know, he was doing a whole bunch of stuff in black liberation politics. But unfortunately, he went to prison, and then he was killed in Oakland in 1989 as he got addicted to drugs. And so people are saying, well, hey, this is what's happening to our great leaders, and this is the pathway that young Pharaoh is going. This is no different than Adam Clayton Powell Jr., who was New York City's first black congressman. He was also the pastor of the legendary Abyssinian Baptist Church, and he fell under great turmoil, addicted to alcohol, womanizing, and stuff like that, and, you know, fraud and misuse of church funds, largely because of alcohol. We see the same thing with Marion Barry in DC with cocaine. So I've been seeing
Bro got abducted by booty terrestrials. Oh my god. Whatever he's going through, I hope he gets help. Yeah, I think bro's on a clout chase. See, my thing is though, bro, I lost my channel around the same time this nigga lost his channel. I was gone for a year and a half before they gave me my shit back. I was depressed. I was fucked up. All of the above. But you know what I never do is what young Pharaoh is doing. I'll just find another way to go get it. Yeah, I was fucked up for a good month, 2 months. I was like, damn. That's all the nigga wanted. I was so close. You know what I'm saying? And it's gone. But I at that point I realized you can't put all your eggs into one basket. I'm saying this to say it's all about your mindset, who you are as a person, bro. If that shit made you turn into that and start putting fingernails on, bro, all type of or the government really got a hold of you. It's one of the two, bro. Me, I'ma still hustle. I'ma still go get it. You feel me? I'm still gonna be somebody. I'm still gonna be great. If I can't make it this way, I'ma find another way. That's how I'm built. That nigga clearly ain't built like that. I didn't lose my channel and start putting on fingernails, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga lost his channel, start putting on fingernails. That's some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So either nigga head is fucked up and been fucked up, he been that type of way, or them people got a hold of him, bro. It's one of the two. Either he been like that and this was destined. You know what I'm saying? The goofy was bound to come out, or they got a hold of him.
We see the same thing with Marion Barry in DC with cocaine. So I've been seeing a lot of people try to put young Pharaoh into the same box as these other guys. And I think it's a real big disrespect to these other guys.
He's right, you know.
Because my thing is like, if this is a clout chase though, bro, and say you get back popping, you're just gonna switch it back? Like you switched to the nails? Because a month ago he didn't have no nails on. You gonna switch it back? And then just forget about the nails, you young Pharaoh again? That's that fake shit, bro. Oh, he wanna bring the community together. I wouldn't do shit with a nigga like that.
Young Pharaoh is at best, in my honest opinion, a young brother that loves the black community from a different kind of perspective, but largely had no effect on black people whatsoever. I'm just giving my damn honest opinion. And then
I got arrested by the same white mother like 3 or 4 times, but he wrote his name down different on the
Hey, bitch ass nigga, you blocked. Nigga over here talking about nigga, get the fuck out my shit. Bitch ass nigga. Hide user from this channel. Block. Fuck out here with that goofy ass
paper
shit,
each
nigga.
time.
Here's another example of this no
Weirdo. You the weirdo. You the one really on that motherfucker.
accountability. Being arrested by the same
Weirdo.
white cop 3 or 4
That ain't me. Don't play with me.
times, but he wrote down his name on the paper 3 or 4 different times. Now, somebody like young Pharaoh is attentive to detail, and if he knew any of those names and could prove it, he would have shown it, but he did not. Again, I think that this is largely a lie and very entertaining to say the least, but I don't think that this happened. I think that none of this stuff actually happened. And I think that what's probably largely true is that young Pharaoh probably got spiked with some kind of drugs or something like that and lost his mind. And that can happen, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, people was definitely jealous.
So you don't think none of that happened, but he got spiked with a drug and just turned weird. If you got spiked with a drug, you got laced with a blunt, nigga ain't never been the same. That makes niggas put nails on? No, I think your head might just be fucked up. Like your mental, like your mental well-being, like your mental health is fucked. But I don't think it puts that makes you put nails on your head. It turns you out. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
That can happen, guys. Like, don't get me wrong, people was definitely jealous of young Pharaoh. He had it popping like never before, okay? And he had a lot of strange people around him. He had a lot of stuff going on that didn't make a whole lot of sense. And he was young. It was his first time having access to money, and he was impressionable. But the one thing that we see with all of these guys is that they're largely unaccountable. And when you start making mistakes that you yourself has caused, nobody wants to hear it, right? And you can excuse yourself out of all of your effort. For example, look at Nature Boy, who was real cool with young Pharaoh for a point in time, right? It was like, but
ain't this the nigga that was saying he fucks his he has sex in front of his kids? Ain't this the nigga?
In the conscious community,
Oh,
you know, in your own rank, you know, making up stories where people in your community believe you, it works. In the real world, it doesn't. A lot of these guys keep forgetting. The conscious community or your fan base, there's a world bigger than that. And once you escape that world, nobody has time for your issues. And when you look at what happened to Nature Boy, he ended up with a life sentence in Atlanta, largely because people refuse to play by his dumbass rules. This is no different.
What the fuck? What KO? We gotta see this. Yeah, they broke out in a bitch. Yeah. Nature Boy life sentence. In March 2024, Elijio Bishop, an online personality and leader of a group called Carbon Nation, known as Nature Boy, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, 10 consecutive years by the DeKalb County judge in Georgia after being found guilty of rape, false imprisonment, and revenge porn. Yeah, that nigga was on that weird shit. So he got guilty of rape, sentenced to life. They cooked that nigga. So why the fuck white boy out in Stillwater, Oklahoma he got probation? My nigga, they gave this nigga life for rape. And this Georgia, so it must have been a black judge. See how we move on morals and principles, though. You see how black folk move on moral and principle, though. And then the white boy out here in Oklahoma, though. Oh, he's just a kid. That's nasty work, bro. Life sentence, false imprisonment, guilty, 10 consecutive years. Sentenced to 10 consecutive years. So what does that mean? Counts 3 and 5. Sexually explicit transmission, revenge porn. Guilty, sentenced to concurrent prison terms ranging from 12 to 5 months. That's tough.
Different than Brother Polite. And Brother Polite lies so much, guys. I promise you, I thought that he wasn't gonna go to jail. Like,
See. The thing about it is though, the nigga that got the life sentence, he actually really did that. The Nature Boy really did that shit.
a few weeks before he was even supposed to go to jail, he was still selling courses, saying no, he never admitted to anything. People are lying on him. These things are not true. The court case is not true. And I'm like, damn, it might be a lie. Until we found out that Brother Polite is in prison in Florida, just blatantly lying. And of course, in the conscious community, in the pro-black space, in the Pan-African spaces, you can lie your way out of everything because that's what the space kind of encourages. And it's inadvertently, but it's what it encourages, right? You kind of get away with whatever you want to do.
Hey man, you just gotta peep game on niggas, bro. Niggas turning into putting on fingernails. Even that nigga Von 2 Cut did some wishy-washy shit. That nigga went from a spiritual nigga to want to be a street nigga that sell drugs, and now he talking about he locked up and he a rapper. Now he back spiritual. He had to go through that. Like, nigga, what? I don't understand none of that shit, bro. I don't understand none of that shit with these. You gotta peep niggas, bro. Niggas are weird. So Illuminati the only nigga that ain't moving on no weird time, bro. He might say some outrageous shit, but he keep it reality. He know reality too though. You know what I'm saying? You never see a nigga like that, nigga like me, put on no fingernails. Go from one way. Oh, I'm so spiritual to now I'm a hood nigga, I'm a street nigga. I'm locked up. I'm selling drugs. Nigga, you still have a YouTube channel with 500K on it. What are you talking about? Post videos. Yeah, like what? Where they do this at? You know what I'm saying? I'm really from that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just don't make no sense, bro. You gotta peep niggas when they start doing when they move weird. Them niggas is fake as fuck.
As long as you pop it, until you can't. And now we see young Pharaoh, even though he's not in jail, I think the way that he's going, he's largely going to be there because he's going to continue to use drugs or whatever he's doing. And largely he'll get himself into a lot of trouble because he'll believe that he can just talk himself out of the issue. And that's largely what these guys have done until they come up against somebody that doesn't want to hear your excuses. And I really feel sorry for the guy, but I think he's going to actually get a lot worse.
Nigga, you did it to yourself. Fuck him.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy.
I don't give a fuck. Nigga turned to a weirdo. That's on you, nigga. Nigga turned to it. That's all you. Fuck. I'm supposed to feel bad for a nigga because you turned to a weirdo. Nigga, I'm fucked up too. My mental health fucked up too. What I was saying, it was men's mental health some bullshit a couple months ago. Don't nobody give a fuck about your mental health. My shit fucked up too, nigga. I'm in this bitch by myself, just like you. You don't care for me like I don't care for you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up though. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep your head up though. Only you can keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Only you can keep your head up. I can't keep your head up for you. Keep mine up. I can keep mine up. You know what I'm saying? Because I can give up any day I want to. I can give up any day I want to. You know what I'm saying? I complain about shit all the time. Why this? Why that? I can quit any day. I can't do it though, nigga, because I'm built different. And I never put no fingernail on. You know what I'm saying? I never have to shoot music videos and do shit that I don't want to do. That's not me. I'll never have to do that and never will do it. And if I have to take the long route, that's what it is, bro. And that's where I'm at. So, hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, though, bro. We on the road to 1 million. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. T-Y-P the 9.